Good morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today, I thought that I would try talking a little bit about how different things can affect how your medicine works or doesn't work, and what that means for a person with Parkinson's. As you all know, my dad has some health issues right now, and it's been weighing heavily on us that decisions have to be made, and Gary is doing his very best to make the right decisions. But things are changing as he tries to make those decisions. He did not want to see Dad be put into a psychiatric unit, which that's very commendable because that was what the options were on Friday. But so he said he was going to try and bring him home, but he knows that this is going to be very, very difficult for him to do it on his own. And so he has to make the best decisions. He's also very tired. He has been looking after my father for 10 years already, and he's very tired physically, mentally, just he's worn out. So he's trying to look after what's best for Dad, but in the same token, he has to look after himself as well. So anyway, he was thinking about it all night, and he said there has to be some other options. So anyway, he talked to them today. We won't know anything till next week, but there is a possibility that Dad will be able to get into a care home, but it may not be one that's close by, which would make it more difficult for Gary to go visit. But he said, let's just cross the one bridge at a time. So we're going to see if there is a possibility for somewhere to accept him. It should not be that a person lives a very good life, their whole life, and at the very end, because of things that they cannot control, there's nobody to look after them. That's not right. Dad is a good person. Dementia has changed how he is, but Gary spoke to him today when he went in and said to him, Dad, you're going to have to really try to do better. And Dad has said, yes, he will try very hard. And I said, it's not that he can control it, but he maybe can stop it as it starts. Anyway, that then, in relation to me, I have no problems because, let's face it, I'm not there. I'm not having to do those things. But as a daughter, as a sister, I worry about what is happening. So then in effect, it affects me because when I'm worried or when I'm upset, my medicines don't work. When my medicines don't work, I don't work. So today, I'm struggling a little bit right now, just because my medicines aren't working efficiently. They're working, but not efficiently, but I'm hopeful because it's only been 15 minutes since I took medicines. So, sometimes it takes a half an hour to get to that point. I'm also looking forward to some happiness this afternoon. My son and daughter-in-law and grandson are coming, and we're going to have some fun. And I said, I'm prepared to snuggle and play and have all sorts of fun. And I've got the puffs available. He loves these little puffs. And I've got them, and I got him a new sippy cup, so if he wants something. So, oh, goodness me, I got a rooster tail right in the front of my head. Oh, well, that's just the way it is. Anyway, I wanted to tell a little story. And the story is, when we were in Bridgewater, and we were waiting for an apartment to be finished building, we were living in a very small 400 square foot. I called it the horror house or fear factor house. There was all kinds of bugs and, I don't know how I even did it. I really don't know how I even did it. But anyway, it's amazing what you can do when you're broke, need a place to live, you can do what you need to. So anyway, we did that. We were waiting for this lovely apartment building, a seniors building that was being built. So we were going to be like one of the first people that moved in. I think we were the third couple that moved into the building or whatever. When we moved in, we didn't even have drawers in the kitchen. They weren't completely finished. But anyway, when we moved in, it was lovely and we really enjoyed it. But there was one man who was waiting for a suite as well. And he wasn't as patient. He decided that he was going to go down. He was taking pictures of how things were going and progressing as it was being built. But he was making a nuisance of himself to the construction workers. So they decided, they asked him what suite he was going to be, and they told what suite, he said to them what suite it was. So of course they decided to try to get him back. So before they sealed up the walls, they went and bought a alarm clock, put brand new batteries in it, set it for 6 a.m. in the morning, and it sounded like a rooster crowing. And every morning that alarm would go. Well, they didn't worry about it while they were working and building. I mean, it went for a little bit and then quit, and that was it. Well, when they moved in, 6 o'clock every morning, he could hear this rooster crowing. And he had no idea where it was coming from, but it was coming from inside the wall. And he was going like, there's no farms around here, but it drove him crazy. Absolutely drove him crazy. And I laughed because I thought to myself, that's what you get when you're a nuisance. But anyway, so we laughed. Now, eventually the batteries ran out and, the sound quit. But for a good, probably, was it about, I think it was probably about 2 years that thing worked. And he was telling everybody about this silly rooster that crowed every morning. And everybody was like, what is he talking about? There's no roosters around here. But it was in his suite and there was a rooster. Anyway, I just saw a message pop up on my screen telling me that my son is on his way. So if I have anything more to say, or maybe if I think about it, I'll put Finn on here for just a couple of minutes. And I'm hoping that that's going to make me happy and my pills are going to start working and life is going to be rosy. If I pop back here, I'll say goodbye then. But if not, see you tomorrow. What's that song? Bang a drum, bang a gong. Oh, you're doing exercises up and down. And up and down. Where are you going? Where are you going? You coming to me? You're going to come up? No, you're going to go back over there.
I saw coupons at the store, so
Get my cute video of him.
oh, here's one. Want that one? I'll have this one.
Oh, a happy face. Happy face ball.
Uh-oh.
Everything goes into the mouth.
One by one. So I'm hoping that he'll be easy to potty train because he really doesn't like being in a dirty diaper. So I'm
Well, he's
hoping
very smart,
I
so
had a little thing of Smarties or M&Ms or something, so every time she would go in the potty, she got a reward, you know what I mean? Like,
That's what my mom
Smartie, yeah.
has done too.
I've heard that for boys, it's good to put glow sticks in the toilet so they can pee on them, or Cheerios or something, so they can try and
paint a fly.
I was gonna say that's what they do.
Hi everybody, it's me again. Thought I would just come on and just tell you I had a wonderful visit with Finn and Cal and Ashley. And then Claudine came over, and so we had a nice visit. And I thought that I would maybe put a couple of little clips in here just at the end to show a little bit of him playing. I thought I would also tell you that I have named my scooter because everybody wanted to know what I had chosen for a name. Because it's blue in color, I said it's like a bluebell, and so I call her Belle. So I'm in the process of getting her all blinged out. When she's finished being blinged out, I'll show it to you. All right, well, I'm just going to go make us a little bit of dinner, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.